Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new for the channel, please like and subscribe for future content. Well, it's all fun and games at the moment. Obviously, we've got the files that was released and Vic has taken them to civil court and everything else. So, I'm just going to go over a few things that are in the file, and this towards the end, which I never actually put into my last two videos, because the file was so big. It's 27 pages long, and I split it up into two with the mostly of the facts and a few of the instances of what Vic is going for. So with these ones, these are going along, and these are what is requested by the courts and what T-Beard and a few others, what they want these people to come forward with. So the first one we have Jamie Marchi. Alright, she's only got 6, and there's the 2 requests for her, but we'll just go with the top ones. So we have identify all persons who assist or participate in the answering of interrogatories served on you in the above numbered cause of action. Number 2. Identify all persons who witnessed plaintiff's assault, which you alleged in the tweet you posted to Marchi Mark on February 8th. Number 3. Identify the half a dozen women you personally know who came forward with accounts, as you alleged in the tweet you posted on February 8th. Identify the date you first met the plaintiff. Identify all email addresses, including respective domain names, e.g. aol.com at gmail.com, you have used between the more recent of the date you first met him or January 1st, 2014 and the present. And then number 6, identify all social media handles and usernames and the associated social media platforms or sites you have used between the more recent of the date you first met plaintiff or January 1st, 2014 and the present. These are absolutely amazing, because I like these. So what it goes for is obviously Jamie Marchi now, she needs to actually get the names, addresses and phone numbers of these people that she knows. And, these are the ones who witnessed the assault as well. And the half a dozen women she personally knows who came forward with accounts. So all these people will be brought into the court case now. So they will be there like, well, this person is so-and-so. This person is the one Vic did this to or Vic done that to. So for her, it's not too bad. Same goes for Monica Rial. She's only got 4. And here, the ones I have 4 more pages just for Ron. So, what we have here, obviously from Monica, is kind of the same, but it's basically they're just asking for all the documents and communications that has been stored for her and so forth, which I think is absolutely amazing. So those are only the requests for Monica, but the other ones, Monica currently has 10. She, again, it's most of the same as what Jamie had, so basically identify when she first met Vic, identify all the email addresses, social media accounts and so forth as she done. But the other ones, she actually has to identify all persons who assisted or participated in the answering of her questions and anything else as served on her in the above numbered cause of action. She has to identify each instance when the plaintiff took a fistful of her hair, pulled her, what she had, pulled her back, whispered into his ear and all this kind of stuff. So all the stuff she's posted on her Twitter account and so forth, she actually has to relive each instance and write it down. So that's all of that. So that's quite a few, she said, has happened as well. She has to identify all persons who witnessed the incidents and who identified in your answer to number 2. She has to identify the instance in the mid-2000s, including the name of the convention when plaintiff grabbed her, kissed her in the hotel room, as you alleged in the tweet you posted on February 19th. She has to identify all people who witnessed the incident identified in this hotel kiss. Oh my, it's just brilliant. She has to identify the 3 of her close friends who came forward and shared their stories with her after the premiere of the Broly movie, as she alleged in a tweet she posted on February 19th. And she also has to identify the investigators with whom she chose to share her testimony with, as you alleged in a tweet you posted to Realisms on February 19th, and then obviously the ones I said earlier. But the best ones are for Ron. So, Mr. Ronald Toye. So, the ones he has, and as you can see, there's quite a few. There's actually 14 for them, and there's actually 11 requests. Obviously, the requests are mostly the same across the entire thing, which are all documented communications in no matter what form across all formats which prove the allegations. So, number 1 for Ron, identify all persons who assisted or participated. So they all got the same one for number 1. He has to identify each instance of the at least 4 assaults and at least 4 accounts he alleged the plaintiff committed in the tweets you posted to @Ron Toye on January 31st, February 1st, and February 21st. Then another one, identify each person you allege assaulted in those tweets. Then he has to identify each of the 4 people of his friends who he claims the plaintiff forced himself on. Which, it's even got the people that he tweeted it to. It's just amazing. He has to identify each of the incidents he described as stuff he has done in his hotel room multiple times and an office or 2. In the tweet he posted to Ron Toye replying to based nerd. See, I absolutely love this. It's literally, right, you said this, give us the people's names. It's like, yes, go on, T-Beard. This is the one that I love. Identify each instance of the over 100 accounts of assault he alleged the plaintiff committed in the tweet you posted to Ron Toye on February the 4th. And obviously then number 7 as well is basically the same kind of thing. Identify each of the 100 plus ladies you asserted had come forward or were coming forward in a tweet. We actually talked about that one because these people are going to come forward, they're going to do it. And people going back with, so they're only going to take Vic to court once these have come to court. So it's a little bit like, right, okay, mate. But then, so with those 100 plus ladies, he will have to find all their names, addresses, telephone numbers. And he'll have to write each instance of what happened. It's just brilliant. Identify each instance comprising... My phone keeps going off, so I keep looking away. I am sorry, I'm going to turn it over. Here we go. Identify each instance comprising the assault the public isn't aware of, as you alleged in the tweet you posted to Ron Toye, replying to Night Blur, Marchi Mark, on February 23rd. Identify each instance of plaintiff robbing fans, as you alleged in the tweet you posted. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. Identify each instance of plaintiff forcing himself on people in a sexual manner without consent and that resulted in assault. He also has to identify the date he first met Vic. Then he has to identify each incident of an investigation into Vic's behaviour and conduct in which you have participated between A, the more recent of the date you first met Vic, or January 1st and the present. But then he's got the same thing again then as Monica and Jamie with the identify all email addresses and social media handles. So with all of this, I absolutely love it. Mostly because I can see them now literally just folding and just going, oh my god, what's going to happen here? I can't believe this is happening, sort of thing, They actually going to do this. They actually got us. They may try and worm their way out of it, because that's what they do. But when you look at people who do this, they will probably only come forward with half-assed things. Mostly because, well, I doubt they'll be able to remember every single person that this has happened to, and they're just saying, over 100, because it wouldn't surprise me if they probably get maybe 5, maybe 10. 12 at tops. That's what I think is going to happen there. And it's not going to look pretty for him. And Vic and his team are just going to be sitting there smiling and just be like, yeah. So all in total, they have to get what? 115, 120 people's details, phone numbers, and they all have to basically say, well, yeah, Vic done this or Vic done that, and it's going to be glorious, because I can't see him getting that many people. A lot of them will a lot of them will be like, oh shit, if they are lying, this is, oh shit, they're taking us to court, they're calling us up, we gotta be witnesses, and I can see a lot of them saying, no, I'm not doing it. So it's going to be absolutely brilliant, and it's going to be a glorious day. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you lovely people soon.